Hi, everyone. It's Martin here, and I am thrilled to have you here. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has the potential to completely transform the way you approach wellness and business. Have you ever felt like there is a gap between where you are right now and the life you have envisioned for yourself? That gap is what we're going to bridge together today by looking at how sharing stories and experiences rather than traditional selling, how that can inspire others and build meaningful connections. First, let me just start sharing a story about my journey and how I built a community. Not too long ago, I was just like many of you, working hard, trying to balance life and wellness, but still feeling stuck. No matter what I tried, something was missing. What changed that for me wasn't a special product or a radical shift. It was a decision to focus on sharing my story and how it was transforming my journey. I wasn't selling anything, just opening up about, what was working for me. For example, I started using a particular set of nutritional supplements to support my energy and wellness. Instead of keeping it to myself, I shared how these small, consistent changes made a huge difference in my day-to-day life. People naturally became curious. What are you using? How did you make this shift? That's when I realized something important. People are drawn to authenticity, not sales. When we share our stories and we build trust, and from that trust comes community. Can I just ask you, some questions? How many of you have experienced the shift in your wellness that you just had to share? Maybe it's a lunch you've had. Just type yes if you have some pretty good answers. Now I'm going to just talk to you about, social commerce. Now, you may have heard about the term social commerce before. It's a buzzword in today's market. And it's projected to grow into a $3 trillion industry over the next few years. But what does that really mean? Social commerce is about people discovering products through social interactions. Whether that's seeing something on Instagram or in LinkedIn, people about hearing about that in a conversation or learning it through shared experiences. It's not just about selling, it's about storytelling. This is where we differ at Aura Empower, which is a community I represent. We focus on experience sharing and community-driven content rather than pushing products. Our approach to social commerce is about creating authentic connections that lead to natural interest and referrals. People trust their friends, family, and influences they resonate with more than they trust ads. You agree? So if you're already on your wellness journey, simply sharing something that's working for you, whether it's a supplement or an eco-friendly product or a lifestyle shift, that can spark conversations that lead to real, meaningful engagement. Let me just ask you, let's just go on to some questions here. How does anyone here follow an influencer or a friend on social media? Maybe Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Who has inspired, your routines? Share that name, in the chat down below, in the comments. Man, Snoop Dogg just came into my mind, because I think I read about him sometime on LinkedIn today. So today I'm at Aura Empower. We have seen firsthand how sharing personal wellness stories can create ripples of change. It's not about selling supplements or eco-friendly products. It's about showing how these products fit into the broader story of our lives. For example, I often share how switching to sustainable, eco-friendly products made me feel like I was contributing something bigger. It wasn't just about the products. It was about aligning my values with my everyday actions. People wanted to know how they could make similar changes, and that's how connections started to form. The key to growing your wellness community is sharing how these products, practices, and changes have impacted you, not just what they are. People don't connect with a product. I'm sure you agree with that. They connect with how it made a difference in their lives or how it made a difference in your life. Let's just be interactive here. I mean, what's one change you have made in your wellness journey that you are proud of? Can you just share that in the comments below this video? I'll wait for some responses to find. I'm sure there's plenty of responses just coming through here now. Pretty good. I'm going to talk to you about, the leveraging social commerce, without selling, the art of that. Here is the truth. People are drawn to stories, not sales pitches. When you share something that made an impact on you, it creates curiosity and trust. This is how we approach social commerce at Aura Empower. Instead of pushing products, we are focused on building a community where we share what's working for us. If you have experienced better energy, better focus, or a deeper sense of well-being because of something you are doing, share that. And when others are curious, offer to share even more. The process is organic and driven by trust, not by hard selling. Whether it's a one-to-one conversation or a story shared in a group or a community, it's all about providing value and helping others on their journey. Now, I'm going to just talk to you about the vision, for e-commerce, beyond this. As we look forward, the real power of social commerce isn't in the sales. It's in the connections we create. This is where I see our private community at Aura Empower thriving. As a place where people come together to support each other's wellness journeys, share their experiences, and inspire change. What makes this exciting is that the community grows not through aggressive marketing, but through word of mouth, shared stories, and trust. Everybody who joins, and that includes anyone, even you, if you wanted to, we all bring something valuable, a story, an experience, or a lesson. And as we build this thing together, we are creating something far more powerful than just a business. We are creating a movement. Let's just be interactive. I love, the interactions here. So if you could inspire one person with your wellness story, what would you share? Let's find out, what you are sharing. Yeah, for examples, I have, something called Unforgettable, which are supplements that promote brain health, supporting mental concentration and cognition. I just waved goodbye to, to forgetting car keys, and my mental is, clarity is sharp, and I feel good. Now, if we might just be getting into the conclusion, if you are ready to stop feeling like you are spinning your wheels, and you want to be part of a community that's focused on wellness, empowerment, and authentic connections, I invite you to join us. Here is your next step. Download the Aura Empower Wellness Warrior Toolkit. It's somewhere in the bio. It's packed with resources to help you start sharing your story, build your wellness community, and start seeing real change in your life. And here, if you are ready to take action, book a one-on-one consultation with me so we can map out your next 12 weeks, the strategy you probably might be on, which would fit you best. In conclusion, let's build this thing together. Thank you so much for being here. And I truly believe that the future of wellness is in the hands of people just like us, people who are willing to share, to connect, and to inspire. Let's keep the momentum going. I just can't wait to see where your story takes you and how together we can build a community of empowered